Hello and welcome to another first Descendant video. So we got a new hotfix 1.1.3 on the 26th of September and just quickly wanted to go over some of the main things. I'll link the update as well for you to study in more detail if you want. But first up, I wanted to talk about the web event. And this is basically some bonus rewards and stuff that you can get for playing the game daily. So like the one we had that just ended where you were getting some bonus weapon proficiency and some daily Kuiper and stuff like that. It's basically the same thing, but you have to log into their website, which was annoying if I'm being honest. For some reason, it wouldn't let me log in. I had to reset my password, and then I finally managed to log in. So you have to log into the game, then log into this, and then you'll get some points. So I'll just quickly go over this because it's not too complicated. So they have daily missions now. 5 missions, you can get 1 point each, 5 points. Also weekly missions, 2 missions, 10 points each. So 20 here, 5 here. So let's see, Monday to Wednesday, 7 days, 5 times 7, 35, and 20, 55. You can earn 55 points in a week, 5 daily. Now, this will run, I believe, until the 6th of November. So every week we'll have the same thing. And what we have is a shop that gives you rewards. Now, some of the rewards are decent overall, but it'll depend on where you are in the game. If you are early on in the game, then it could be very useful. If you're like me, who has finished the campaign, finished the hard mode as well, not finished, but done most of the things, then there might not be that much value. So this stands out. Crystallization Catalyst. You can get 3 of these and 40 points each. So like I said, you can earn 55 points in a week. So you can comfortably get 1 each every week for 3 weeks. That's a bonus. Like even I would get that. I mean, there's no harm in having more of these, even though they're not that difficult to farm. The rest of the stuff I wouldn't recommend. You also get some weapon materials. So each of the 4 parts of the weapons, you have 4 weapons that you can earn these parts for. Not 4 weapons, 20 weapons, 4 parts for each weapon. Now the weapons they have here are not particularly difficult to get in the game. Gauge is very easy. Last Dagger is easy. Fallen Hope isn't too hard either. Depending on which guns you want, I would say pick your favorite if you really want these, if doing it in the game is harder. But yeah, Thunder Cage, again, if you are early in the game, you've just finished the campaign, you don't have a lot of time, you could get these. Greg's is a good gun. Fallen Hope is not that good. I'm currently trying to max this out to use with Freyna. So I may have a video on this soon. But yeah, Nazistra is very good. So I would say get this if you really want to use these points for getting the gun parts. Then you also have Code Breakers here. Again, I wouldn't recommend this. Just do the anticipated ambush mission for like 30 minutes. You'll have it. I would say this one isn't bad. So for me, for example, I'm trying to max out the Fallen Hope. I would pick these, only 5 points, do the daily missions. You get 5 points. Grab this, run the missions, level up your gun faster. You can do the same for the Descendants if you're leveling them up. Gold, Kuiper, and you can get a bunch of Kuiper and stuff here as well if you are again early in the game. So I would say this row is the best for someone like me, and this is nice as well. So you can see I've already gained 12 points because I did a mission with Bunny. Log into the game, you get 1 point. Complete a research, you get 1 point. And then you do a few missions. I haven't done much today. I did do the invasion dungeons, but apparently they don't seem to count that. It seems because I've done 4 of those. So you can do any normal or hard mission, pick something easy. Same for research, pick the easiest item. Like one of these things, I think it takes like a minute with the silver one to do this one, and like 1000 or maybe this thing. Just research something and you'll get the 1 point. So shouldn't take you too long. So that is the web event in detail, I suppose. Have a look, let me know, because I've seen a lot of people complain about being able to log in, not being able to log in. So I had the issue and few others seem to be having it. Okay, quickly wanted to mention the buffs to certain Descendants. Now the reason is I haven't had the time to test these out. So Freyna, Kyle, and Esimo have had some buffs. I don't play these two. Freyna I am looking forward to, so I'll spend some time and test her compared to how she was previously. But initial impressions look good, and they have buffed her quite a bit. There's less toxic, that poison thing everywhere now. So this could be interesting. So yeah, these three got buffs, much needed buffs, I suppose. We also got two new modules for shields. We got No Retreat and Biosync Shield. Both of these are available from various places, several missions, and this one, the No Retreat, is from Hard Executioner, and the Biosync Shield is, I think, Dead Bright. So yeah, Dead Bright and a lot of missions in Sterile Land will get you these. Again, I haven't played much today, so haven't had the chance to get them. I still need short focus. I've combined thousands of them. I don't know how to get that one. But yeah, so for shields, I don't know if this will change things and shields might become meta. I don't know, but they have added two mods for shields. Also, quick mention, the invasion dungeons, they can be done in public now. So up until now, there were solo missions. You had to do them in private alone. Now you can do them in public as well. But yeah, I've already done the ones for today, so I can't show it to you. But yeah, you can just start as normal. There'll be a private and a public option, and you can use public if you want. It wasn't particularly different, a little annoying because we had multiple people running it. It worked fine for the ones where you are collecting the brains, but the other one where you are hitting the totems with the malignant tumors, that was annoying because one person would activate the drone, and if the others are outside, they would get knocked. So that was a little annoying. It didn't work that well, but yeah, it is what it is. Now, another minor update is this storage box. If you remember, there used to be a storage box here in Albion. They have just moved it over here next to the one where you get the lost and found items. So I guess minor improvement. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Next, we got some more skins. So basically, ultimate bundles, they got refreshed with new skins. So you have, for example, this one for Lepic, looks pretty cool. Then we have one with wings, I suppose. One for VSI. I like the look of this one. At least you can see the face compared to like before. Then we have Ajax. Now, to be honest, this doesn't look much different from the base Ajax, but yeah, it's pretty cool if you play Ajax. Then we have Bunny. Bunny gets the new ultimate. I suppose it's all right. Next, we have one for VS. No, not VS. Glay. Is she supposed to look like a Colossus with the shoulder thing here? Kind of like, and there's an unnecessary tail in my opinion. Also, I don't know, I'm not a designer, but red here and then gray here, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. But yeah, if you are a Glay fan or something, you can get this. This is the old Valby one, so this one hasn't changed. I think there's some more premium skins as well. Yeah, there's one for Freyna. So this is like a Vulgus Slayer, very interesting design, let's say. I don't know if I would use that one. Then we have another one for Glay. So Glay getting coupled today. So yeah, this one I think was in the beta. I've seen this one. Again, I don't know what this thing is with, like just a sleeve type of jacket, and then it just seems mismatched to me. Then we have Frog Valby. So yeah, strange one, but yeah, if you like this one, there's this as well. So yeah, these are the skins if you are interested. I personally think their skin game isn't great. I'm being honest here. I'm not one who buys a lot of skins and stuff. I played Apex for 5 years. I mained Watson. I only used to buy skins for her. But even then, I did not buy every skin. And yeah, here I'm not sure. Like, they could have had a lot more skins. They should have had a lot more skins, in my opinion, because that is how live service games make their money. So it seems their skin game, at least the quantity, needs to go up. Now, another thing they have added here is a sort of replay feature for the cutscenes from the campaign. So they have these things called arcade trace, and you have these in multiple places, and you get the cutscenes from various missions that had the cutscenes. So here in Albion, you have these 5 ones. So this happy birthday one, this was like the bunny exclusive quest, and this cutscene was bugged. So when I played it, it crashed the game, and I never saw the cutscene, so I saw it for the first time today. So you can do that here. Now, this is also a bit weirdly designed, if that makes sense, because you have 5 of these cutscenes here, and the rest of them are scattered around the map. And what we have is one in Kingston over here. So when you first arrive in Kingston and see the guide, that one over here, short cutscene. Next, we have one in Agna Desert over here, Mirage Stone. So if there was a quest where you have to treat the Iron Heart or something in that big one floating in the air. So that scene is here. And the other scenes are inside the infiltration missions. So for example, let me show you one so you understand. Because I couldn't figure out how to see those cutscenes. You have to start the mission in private and then you get the cutscenes. So for example, if we can pick normal, hard doesn't matter. So let's see which one was it. There's one here, for example, Mystery's End. And what you do is you start the mission in private. Okay, when you enter the thing, you'll see the arcade trace over here. Interact with it, and you can see the cutscene via this. So it's a little annoying because they could have just put it in a menu or something, and we could just access all the cutscenes in one go instead of having to travel to these places to activate them. I'll quickly mention where the other scenes are if you wanted to have a look. So, like I said, 5 in Albion, 1 in Kingston over here, 1 in Agna Desert over here. These are the ones that you can access from outside. The others are in the missions. So in Vespers, you have the Shelter mission over here. In Sterile Land, you have the one in the Forgottens over here. Then in Echo Swamp, you have the Chapel mission. This will have a cutscene with Jeremy, if you remember. Then I just mentioned the one in White Knight Gulch, the Mystery's End mission. We covered Agna Desert. Then we have Hagios has one in Old Mystery over here. And then in Fortress, we have this one, Heart of the Fortress. This is the final cutscene at the end of the campaign. And we have this one here for Haley when Haley gets introduced in the quarantine zone. So these are all the cutscenes if you wanted to go and have a look at them. And then one final surprise update is they have changed the bunny cave slightly. So let me just show you what they've done here. Again, not a big deal, but they've basically opened up the bunny cave a little more. So if you remember previously, we used to come here and this was the bunny cave. They've just opened this up, widened this area, and just made a little more space here. And up here, usually a sniper will spawn. So maybe they don't want people to stand in one place and jump up and down and just run around a little more. So yeah, not that big a change, but yeah, this was a surprise, but it has been changed. So little more space here. All right, so those are most of the sort of major changes. Besides this, there are a lot of little changes, tweaks, updates, bug fixes. So yeah, quite a lot of good stuff here. But of course, the next major update will be on the 10th. So I'm looking forward to that. Meanwhile, I'm currently working on the Fallen Hope. So I'll try and max that out. Freyna got buffed. So I'll try her out a bit as well and see if the improvements are noticeable. But yeah, that's it in a nutshell for the update. I'm happy they are focusing on this and doing a lot of updates and things like that. Every week we are getting some decent improvements and the game is getting better, more sort of friendly to newcomers as well, less grinding. So I'm overall happy with the direction. And yeah, I'll continue grinding and maxing out the weapons, but I am slowing down a little bit and of course waiting for the next major update on the 10th. So I'll link the patch notes below if you want to read them, but that is the update in a nutshell. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.